Alright, hello everybody and welcome to Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So fucking excited. New Assassin's Creed, always good. Um, so yeah, it turns out I was wrong. If you watched my Mass Effect Let's Play, I said that this game came out on Wednesday. It did not. It came out on Tuesday, but either way, still needed the extra day to finish Mass Effect. So this wouldn't have came out any sooner anyway. So yeah, Norse Assassin's Creed. I feel like we got motion blur on or something. It's fucking with me here. I don't know. They took me through all of these things before. QuickTime events input type. Do I want to button press or hold or one time? I mean, I'd rather just one time. Screen shake. Let's just go ahead and turn that off. I left nudity on. I don't know how nudity is gonna get and whether or not that'll get me a shit with YouTube, but I mean, I don't know. Normal combat difficulty, aim assist partial. I didn't actually have that option. Guaranteed assassination. You're not playing the game as it was intended to be experienced. Well, you know what? I'm going to turn that on because if I sneak up on a motherfucker and I get the drop on him, he should fucking die. I mean, I'm glad. I mean, I have a feeling this is because of like the last two games. You know, it wasn't a guaranteed assassination when you killed or when you assassinated someone. So, I mean, if you're supposed to be any kind of a badass, you should be able to. I don't know. Aim assist I'll leave on partial for now because that's tricky. To deal with. Exploration difficulty was Explorer, because that was also default, as you see. Compass icon distances, I guess on closest uncompleted opportunity. Okay. It doesn't look. Oh wow, there's actually a lot more options than they gave me when I first started this game. HUD background. Ooh, no, I'll leave that off for now. Although I do like that that's there, because that might end up being something that I turn on at some point. Just based on that screen there, it does seem to be fairly similar to the last couple games, but I mean, they're not the only games that just have a compass at the top, so. Mini quest log? Oh, I see, on the left there. I'll leave it on for now, and we'll see how much that gets. That's compass at the top. Obviously, I'm going to leave that on. Celebration. I'll leave that on. Hiding loot. So when you loot something, you actually have to go into your inventory to see what it is. No, thank you. Let's see. For the hero, health and stamina. Yes, it is. Would be nice. Oxygen, useful. Experience and skill points. Assuming it's not there all the time and it only pops up when you get experience, I'll be fine with it. But if it's there constantly, I might turn that one off. The quick actions wheel and adrenaline bar, I will definitely need that on because I will forget what I have assigned to what. Fight damage numbers. Enemies fight. Do they have enemy info panel? Okay, well, actually, if they have that, then I don't really give a fuck. Well, I'll leave it on for now. Aiming reticle, yes. Quiver, hide your quiver icon. Well, no, that tells me how many arrows I have. Once again, if it's only up when I pull out the bow, that would be for the best, but have their health bar up, yeah. Target lock, hide the lock target reticle. We'll see how hard it is to tell or how much I use that. That might be something to turn off. Enemy detection feedback, no, that's fine. Proximity effect. Well, if that means you can see them through walls or like, yeah, I don't know. Ranged attack warning. Okay. Tips, contextual control hits. Now I'll leave all that. All right, so it doesn't look like I can change collision sound. Oh, well, no, that's fine. Dialogue volume. I mean, I feel like I should do that. And then I'll drop the music. Oh, whoops. Drop the music down, because then hopefully, and the sound effects down. I always do this because then it's always in the vain hope that I don't have to adjust the audio when I edit it. What is this? I don't know what that means, so I'll leave it. For exploration, select the make play less often, and I will make the exploration music play more often. I guess I'll just leave it at normal. Don't want closed captions. Medium for now because I don't know. Subtitle speaker name off or on. Menu narration is off because I'm not blind. Not to say that like it's a bad thing, but it's like literally that's what that's for. All right. So stub motion blur, unfortunately, but oh well. I don't know why people like motion blur. I never find it good. This or dad. So, okay. So you might be wondering whether we're playing as a dude or a chick, and they did a thing in this game. Oh, you're gonna be a dick, aren't you? What the hell's wrong with the graphics? But yeah, they did a thing in this game where apparently you can switch instead of like Odyssey where you play as Cassandra or Alexios. There's only one main character in this one, and you can switch, but you can switch between the male or female character at any point. I say character, it's the same character, which is why I'm assuming that you look fairly basic as a kid and your voice is rather weird. Now the thing I read said that you can switch like in between cutscenes as well, but I feel like that would be weird, and we'll probably just pick one and probably stick with it. You know, you can always tell when somebody's not actually having any trouble in an arm wrestling competition when they can fucking stop to have a conversation in the middle of it and not lose. Chicken! Oh, can I not chase it? I seem to be stuck. Kai, do you mind? Crankler over there. You know, I'm actually really curious as to, like, because, like, I don't know a huge amount about Norse.
The curtains are raised. Nothing is true until it is severed from the branches.
It's like, I don't really know, like... Dude, mom's a badass. Alright, well, that works. I guess he's not a dick after all. So, like, is Sigurd our brother, or is that, like, the king's son? Is... Here's the thing, right? His name was Eivor, whatever the fuck it was, the Cruel, right? So assuming that that wasn't for our benefit and that that was actually what he was known by, Why would he ever believe that he would spare the clan? I mean, like, I guess technically, even with a name like the Cruel, there is that small chance, and it seemed like most of his clan was pretty fucked, but I don't know. It just seems weird. That's a bad puppy. Oof. Plot twist. In reality, we play as Sigurd. Oh yeah, I think we get a raven in this one, not a eagle or a hawk. I think our bird is a raven. God, Animus is glitching out like a motherfucker.
What the hell is that? Fix this or pull me out. Are we?
What? Play it from the open animation. You may choose another option at any time. Will represent the stronger memory stream, depending on its current strength. What does that mean? Like, depending on how you play will determine, like, if you just, like, decide to become, like, a big bruiser or something, you'll end up as the dude, whereas if you play it, like, stealthily or something, you'll end up as the chick. Like, maybe, like, choices you make throughout the game. I'm just going to pick one because I think that this is absolutely ridiculous that you switch between the two. I mean, it makes... Like, I'm fine that they made it so that you could switch between the two. I'm annoyed that they made it an actual part of the story. Or tried to do it. Because, I mean, the way the Animus works is it reads memories from the DNA. And, I mean, with... So, like, this, I feel, doesn't make sense, right? Like, you would be able to determine the DNA. Like, it's like, oh, there's two DNAs on top of each other. It's like, sure, but you would, if you can recognize that there's two separate DNA things, then you would be able to separate the two. I mean, that's kind of how genetics works, yeah. I mean, we'll go with the dude for now because we're a Viking, so I mean, and we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I do think that it's a little ridiculous. I mean, but whatever. And I don't need my character randomly changing. I feel like those are two different things. I feel like I know that guy's voice. Also, for somebody named Wolf-Kissed, I mean, I get it. Like, I know how he got that name, but you would expect there to be, like, a big scar or something, right? Alright, yeah, camera, movement, same as always. B is crouch. Left trigger is
My
bow.
crew is in danger.
Okay, good.
I need to
Basically
reach
same
them.
as Odyssey, it seems, except we will actually one-hit kill stuff when we assassinate it. Which, to be in all fairness, we were doing that by the end of Odyssey. Well, long before the end of Odyssey, we were one-shotting stuff because of the critical kill skill. But, you know, no loot there, apparently. Alright. I wonder how long before, like, the random loot, like, I lose interest in the random loot like that. Oh, I see. Oh, wait, do I actually have to hold it? Okay. No, it does. Oh, God, I had a weird camera switch there. I'm guessing then that there just isn't anything else here. I don't know the range on that. Actually, do we have menus yet? Yes, we do. Cool. All right, quests. Yeah, basic database tutorials. Yeah. I will say though, this quest, this looks very similar to For Honor. I want to say for some reason, like when I opened that up, that's what I got. Obviously, it didn't have a quest menu in For Honor, but let's check out the map. Okay, so we have 1, 2, I guess kind of 3 areas. Since this is called Burrow, and it doesn't have wealth, mysteries, or artifacts apparently. Suggested power 280. I'm going to assume that this is going to be our settlement then, Fornburg. Inventory will probably be, yeah, the same as always. Rations, what is this for? Okay. And let's check out, ooh, this is a weird skill tree. A new beginning. Okay, so this one's melee. Melee resistance, ability damage, stun, which goes into heavy damage. Stomp on their face. All right. I'm curious as to whether that's like an actual finisher or it's just more damage. Health. Way of the Bear to all bear aligned gear. Okay, so we're gonna have different kind of gear things. If reduces incoming heavy resistance. Okay, and critical damage. And then by the looks of it, it splits off. Now, assuming that you have to follow this constellation around, which I would imagine so, unless like you start there and then no, because like they have the lines. They wouldn't have lines, I think. So I am kind of curious as to where these lead off to, because I mean, if health unlocks whatever that is, I imagine there's probably like a whole nother constellation there. And then that's resistance. So that's obviously melee. This one is range, so range damage, health still. That makes sense. Bonus to wolf align gear, so that you get that bonus one earlier. Range resistance, headshot damage. Automatically highlight enemies when crouched and undetected. Oh, well, I mean, that seems like a fairly good stealth thing to have as well, but I guess that makes sense. And then that's actually the first one that leads off. Then stealth damage. Okay. Light attack damage. Poison resistance. Critical chance. Poison build. Oh yeah, I guess they did have that in Odyssey, and then they go off there. Stealth damage. Raven aligned gear. Melee damage. Light damage. Evasion. Directly on enemies' back will inflict increased defense damage and cause them to stagger. Is that him using a bow to do it? Okay. Extra poison damage, ability damage, melee damage, and range damage. Alright. So now, the thing I'm curious about is, because obviously stealth damage is probably useless for us if we have the one-hit assassinations on, if I had to guess. Now we can it says to reset all skills, so I mean that's good. Power 280 to go up there. We're at power level 1, so I'm curious as to like how your power actually goes up. So like the thing is like I might just go with melee, because like none of this has to do with like being detected. It's just damage. Weight or less weight. Okay, it looks like all of these bonuses. It looks like it gives the same. I mean, I will admit I didn't look too hard, but yeah, I am curious now as to like how much. As to like where those paths lead to. I'm not too. Not gonna lie, I don't much care for this. It
Better.
Oh. I guess it just I have to pay a little bit more attention once I do it. It just.
Oh, I feel better. Stronger.
Stored to create rations. Okay. So that's your healing potion then. Okay. Did we have... I'm honestly... I'm wondering, like, I can't remember if we had... any kind of, like, health stuff in... Oh, yeah, I did get some loot there. I think all I had was, like, a skill, right? In Odyssey to regenerate health, and I can't actually remember having any real kind of health regen. I'm going to assume that the bar around the heart and the bottom left there is my rations. I'd be curious if I got...
Save that for later.
Okay. Oh, enough food was collected to create rations, so... Oh, rations are at full. All right. So does that mean that I can only use them when they're full? That would kind of make sense. I mean, I am just starting out and obviously just got my ass handed to me. That. Those. Got a bird cage. So we do have like the random garbage, like the trash loot. Again, but that's to be expected in any kind of RPG. Okay. So yeah, the fact that you actually have like stealth damage kind of makes me want to turn off the one-hit assassinations, but at the same time, I mean, if I sneak up on someone, I want it to actually mean something, because I mean, that's more or less what I ended up doing in Odyssey anyway. Because like I said, once you like if you're gonna be a stealth player in Odyssey, you want to get the critical assassination perk like immediately. I don't seem to have a sprint unless it's left bumper, because I haven't hit that one yet because my left bumper doesn't work very well. And all things considered, if it could also be that I'm crouched. But I mean, right bumper is obviously attacks. Left bumper, I don't know what the hell that was. Maybe a kind of a parry or something? Oh, I don't think that I'm quite where I thought I was. Okay, is this break? Hey, discovered a new territory. Okay, so there's territories. Oh no, actually, because that's the name it gave me, right? So apparently, until you discover a. Okay, so the focus thing stays on. Could do without that. Yeah, I gotta keep. Yeah, I don't seem to have a sprint at all. I mean, I don't move slowly, so that's fine for the moment, but... And I imagine we'll get a horse. And I don't know very much about... Oh, and what now that I say it, what I was saying before is, like, I'm curious because, like, I don't know much about the Norse, like, culture, like, the actual Viking culture itself. Like, I know, like, Thor, Odin, like, the basics that pretty much everybody fucking knows. But, like, when, like, us as a kid presented the ring, I guess.
Where that Oathbreaker is holding my crew.
Okay, way over there. And then the yellow ones are wealth and that was the quest marker. So I'm actually kind of curious as to what this wealth thing is. But yeah, like, what I'm curious about is, like, and he's like, oh, whatever the fuck he said. Man, I mean, Viking or not, I just got out of water and I'm running through the snow. I am freezing my balls off right now. Like, did our dad just, like...
his men. I need to be careful.
Like, did our dad, like, just sell us to him? Like, does that mean it's like, oh, we're now engaged, or...
I should be cautious around here.
Do we really need to be, though? I mean, it's one dude. Attack or heavy attack. Or... Oh, you know what? I can't assassinate yet, can I? Oh, dude, his arm went. That's awesome. Yeah, okay. Yeah, sorry. Probably gonna see that a lot, if I had to guess. Alright, well, fuck you, buddy. You're a little bitch, but we are Eivor. How did they say it? Eivor? Because it's spelled the way I would pronounce it if somebody just showed it to me was Eivor, but I feel like they were saying it like Eivor or something. Oh, look at that, Call Raven. Duh. Such as quests, wealth, and mysteries. Oh, there's some wealth in... Oh, wow, there's wealth fucking everywhere. I'm assuming the wealth has... Oh, whoops. Has more to do once we get our settlement up and running, but I'm going to assume that doesn't happen until after we kill Dickhead. Yeah, I'm good. I don't really think I need to hunt deer. So I haven't looked at anything for this game. Like, even like, because like I have Ubisoft on my Facebook, right? And they post, obviously, when the game's coming out, and they post little things about it. Well, like, I haven't even looked at the comments of those because I don't want anything spoiled for me. Because, like, this game actually came out. If you pre-ordered a physical copy of it, I guess somebody somewhere fucked up and they sent them out like a week early or something, or they didn't put the because I know what they normally do, and maybe that's just it, like the person just forgot to do that, or maybe the whatever company they're using or the postal service or whatever just isn't offering it during like all the COVID nonsense. As far as what I'm aware is that they send them out early, but they put like a do not deliver until on it. I mean, this is a restricted site, but there's nobody here, so so that, you know, when people get them, you know, they get them on the day, not maybe like the day before, but not a week early. The red fish. Do I get to go fishing in this game? I'll fucking fish. I play JRPGs all the time. Fishing's a huge part of that. It's just, I was just fishing on some game that I was playing not that long ago, actually. It could just be Animal Crossing. I have to fish on there every month, so. Alright, not what I thought was going to happen. I thought I was going to jump onto the mast, but I guess not. Oh, come on, you could reach that. Don't give me that nonsense, Eivor. Oh, okay, and yet you can do that. Sure, why not? Can you climb this thing? Oh, whoops. No, climb. There we go. And now, there. I'm really hoping that they did the thing where as long as like I'm not holding A, they won't like jump to their death or anything. Yeah, thanks. Wealth opportunity. Okay, so that can be like gear, and it can be a lot of stuff then. There's red up there though. The curious about. Okay. Climb that? No. Now, what wouldn't surprise me... Oh, okay. I was going to say is if, like, there's a piece of equipment you need to climb certain places. Oh, for some reason I was expecting to zoom in. Boop. That. Oh, wow. Predator arrows, hunter arrows. All right. So I have different arrow types, but that's the same as Odyssey's. But I'm curious as if, like, the bows are different or if it's skills. Because in Origins, obviously, it was different bows, whereas in Odyssey, it was just skills attached to your bows. Carbon ingot, eh? Going to assume that that is some rare loot that I need to build up. Shit. Now, whether that's to build equipment in that. Oh, yeah, look at the fish. I don't know. I still keep assuming that that will zoom me in for some reason. I don't know why I keep assuming that. What is... Oh, they still have the pictures on there. Yeah. I'm going to assume that those are just torches on the map and not actual, like, wealth things. Yeah, so then that's... Alright, you know what? We'll head to the main quest. I can get all this other shit in between parts. Oof. Okay, so... Shockingly enough, swimming in the freezing water does in fact hurt.
They will attack on sight here.
Oh my, alright. Whoa, 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 whoa. We've got some visitors now. Ooh, what is that, I wonder? That's interesting. Now then, real question. I'm going to assume that means he's dead. It did indeed mean he was dead. Okay. Your Raven does seem to have, like your Odin sight there, does seem to have a pretty decent range. I can carry him, but I can't take any of his weapons. I can't loot him yet. He's got the arrow right through his head. Alright. So that's good. I may honestly go down the hunter tree at the beginning, just to get the one where if you're crouched and not moving, it highlights the enemies. Now, whether or not they stay highlighted is the question, right? Oh, I can loot that guy. Ooh, I got a broken bow. What does it say? Note to the outlaw. Do not steal from Kravot and the wolves will leave us be. The life and land of Raven Clan is ours for the taking. Taken. Going to assume that we're part of the Raven Clan by the fact that we have a raven. Now, whether or not, like, Sigurd is still alive, I would imagine he is, but obviously we don't know that. Because, like, we didn't see him die, but at the same time we fell off the cliff and he wasn't. But I feel like he's probably alive and the one who saved us from, you know, not dying after falling off a cliff and getting mauled by a wolf. I mean, obviously the Ravens did save us, but... And then, like... Because like I said, I know we get a settlement, but, like, is it... like, our clan from before? Is it a new clan? Is it, like, a clan that we start at some point? Do we take control of this dickhead's clan? I mean, all these questions will be answered, I imagine, in not... Ooh, what's the boat? The boat probably is a boat, if I had to guess. Yep. Ah, God. But yeah, like I said, I love fucking settlement stuff. You know, building up a base. Is like my favorite thing to do in games. So that was the thing, right? Like, I knew I was going to play this game because it's an Assassin's Creed game. So why the hell?
Clash of Iron. There's fighting nearby.
Yeah, there is. The Rift arc started. All right. The secondary weapon. I mean, sure. Let's see. Okay, so I'm assuming same thing as Senu. Oh wait, I don't know what I'm doing here. It's not quite the same as you get a boost. Okay, that way. Maybe I just wasn't close enough yet or something. I mean, all I'm getting is that it's... I mean, yeah, it's in the longhouse. I got that. Is it just not going to actually, like... I'm assuming then that's all it's going to give me. And it's not going to be like in the other ones where you actually... where like he actually marks it. With their own fighting style. Well, I imagine that's obviously not true. Ow. Main hand will supply your main source of damage and fighting style for a more defensive approach. To offer a supporting fighting style. Two-handed weapons will use both. Okay, so they are separate bows, like in Origins then. Alright. So you can equip a shield in your main hand, eh? Interesting. And you can upgrade them. Alright then. Call the bird again, now that I know. I mean, you don't seem to see a whole lot. I mean... There's a dude. Oh, I know that, yeah. Does that delete that? Nope, it does not. Oh, let's remove all markers, thank you. Okay, so you can't like mark a person using the bird like you could in the other ones. That's kind of annoying. This does let you scout, but it also doesn't seem to actually like mark your quest objective. I mean, Oh, I guess it's highlighting the entire building. I gotcha. Fuck, that's still not to back out of the bird. Okay, so that's kind of annoying that you don't have a mark system in this.
Kjotve's warriors crawl through Aval's nest like lice. If I use the main gate, I may attract attention.
You may. If there was anyone here to attract attention from. Should be in the keyword there. Okay, so we got a dude over here. Okay, got a few dudes around. Now I still don't have an assassination, but I do still have my bow. And I see that they have the origins where you're not stealth while aiming your bow. That's fine. Is that not a bad guy? I mean, it's red, but I don't see a health bar popping up. Nope, because it was just aiming at the fence, apparently. That's kind of annoying.
Let's keep our wits about us. Wait a second! That's enough! Going to
So I wondered... Oh, goodbye to you. Alright. Carry. No. I am on
The other side
normal,
must be barred.
if you're curious. So yes, they do apparently just die that easily. Granted, fairly realistic. I mean, door's barred from the other side as well. I'm assuming then that I can climb up and get in through the roof. Or just jump in through this open window. You know, I gotta wonder why bother barring the doors if you're gonna... That fucking window is open. I mean, now... break the locks on the doors. No. And... Not that I had a huge amount of... I not think there was like a huge reason to do that, but, I mean, whatever. Okay, so I got the wealth from there. There's another ingot. Obviously, yeah. Okay. Doesn't seem to be a huge amount to loot. Yeah, I think I saw that at one point, but I do kind of want to go around the outside. That guy there, and apparently something in that building. Boop. So we will head over to see what this little ping is. Boop. A little bit more monies. Yeah, it's got to be inside then. Because whatever this is, there was the same kind of notification when we were like underneath that other thing. So it looks like it's just chests. Then. I'm assuming regular loot, non-special loot, I guess. But still important to get, I would imagine. Okay, how many guys out here do we have left? Seems like it's only 2. For some reason I just aimed at the... Okay. Bye to that guy. Ugh. Leg is falling asleep on me. And goodbye do that guy. Ooh, right off the building. Awesome. Because if I can clear his men out from out here, right? That's assuming that it actually does anything. I mean... Oh, although the way that guy's positioned, I may be learning how to assassinate shortly. Because he looks like he's in, like, prime air assassination range, or target. Okay, that seems to be... Oh, food? Yeah. That's not food, though. Okay. I'm up here because I do believe there was a rope or something that I saw that connected the two. Yep. So once they're marked, they do seem to stay marked, but you have to mark them with Odin's sight, and you can't mark them with your bird, which is a little annoying, but, you know, whatever.
You squirm like that, and my axe will miss your neck.
This way.
Unpleasant for both of us.
Time to die. I want to make a mess of it, Buckraut.
Is that guy not, like, right here? Nope.
You are all these.
All right.
I will sell you to hell herself.
Okay, no, that's not... Oh, X is dodge, okay.
Kneel, wolf-kissed, and I will spare your life.
Shut your hole and fight!
Here, shitsack! Die, you sack of shit!
Aha, I'm trying to figure out how to block. Oh, there it is. Oh. What? Stamina is consumed when intelligent or missing attack. Okay. Or when landing light attacks. Oof. Alright. Well, that was... Yeah, prick. Wow, that's, Boop. So I do have to time my, dodges a little bit better. Oh, he switched up his weapons. Form 2. Dude, this guy's a little bitch. Oh, left bumper's parry. Oh. That's unfortunate that that's attached to my one button that doesn't really work. Oof. Oh, and right stick to the stun attack. Oof. That was a good one.
If I give my life, will you spare my clan?
Verin, no! Pick up your axe!
Kill them all!
No!
Okay. Now, is this all in our head? Or are we literally leaving the guys that we came here to rescue? Just walking away for the moment. I'm going to assume not. We're probably going to get some kind of... Yeah. Hey, it's Yggdrasil. Yggdrasil, however the fuck you pronounce it. Alright. Baron's Ask and Raven Clan armor. So I wonder if that's what it meant by like Raven armor. Like maybe? Hey, upgrade. Need leather and iron. Alright. That's obviously, that's just cloak. Let's get our... does it not have... Oh, okay, there's compare. Increase heavy damage after each light hit up to 6 times. Oh, well, kind of wish I'd increase his speed after each hit. I mean, it's obviously a better axe stat-wise except for speed. But if its speed increases with each hit, and bracers, get all kitted out. And I wonder, does... Oh, okay, so I just don't have a helmet. Okay, so the cloak is different than the helmet. Okay. Does also look like I may have a few more rations now, but that may not be the case.
Gods be good to you, and thank you.
Your wits were somewhat rapid.
Listen here. If you can breathe, you can fight. Now come, we take back our ship.
You do not need to tell us twice.
Oh, it looks like we got some dickheads outside. And 2 weapons allow for special attacks.
Oh, then don't shoot shit.
Hold left bumper for dual weapon attack. Well, I'm not gonna... Now, I am gonna go free here, just to see...
Bloodbag! Watch for my lead.
Blade!
Okay. Seems like light attacks are... Oh. Oof, alright, I did not expect that guy to step
Stop
quite so
chasing
much
its tail.
forward. Boosh. Nope. Okay, so yeah, I mean, like, as long as I'm gonna keep staggering them, and there doesn't really seem to be much of a...
your corpse.
So since my light attacks do stagger them, if I get them, like, up against a wall, they're, like, severely fucked.
What happened to you then?
Oh, they are still fighting in there. Alright. I was wondering where the fuck everyone else had went. Yep. Oh, and they got that one. Alright, good. There we go. Got them all cleared out now. Yeah, okay, I do have more.
Done for now.
Okay, wow, he really expected me to, like, run into that, didn't he?
No sailor can save you now.
Nah, he won't have me. Come on. I'm curious, because, like, in Odyssey, obviously, they did, and a little bit in,
Let's slow this imp down.
a little bit in Origins, I guess, but I can't really remember too many. Ow, prick.
No use running.
Get him. Oh yeah, I guess when I picked up that food before, wasn't that it was going into my rations, it was just that I was hurt, right? Alright.
Tight! Leave no breathing space!
Time to die.
Oof. Wow, that guy went flying. You as well. Rations and health are full. Oof, dude, you fucked that one up. Go. I guess that's my secondary attack. I don't know. Is that really our boat? I hope that this leads us to like a bigger boat. I mean, I know we're Vikings, but and that they did use longboats like that, but did they not have bigger ships? And I guess they would have had to have, considering all the places they went, right? Alright, is there anything else noteworthy in the village? I don't really want to go too far away. There isn't, it doesn't seem to be. There's something way over there, but that's way over there. Okay, so my two closest things are apparently that direction. Yeah, see, sail home to Fornburg. Whoops.
Dag, Braggy, grab your oars. The whale road leads us home.
Gods, it's about time.
Oh, nice. You can just follow the river,
and start
open
rowing.
sail. Okay. Alright, so let's check the map. It does seem to be a fairly contained island here. It also looks like I missed, like... Okay. So for some reason left and... Okay. How do I... Menu, store, codex, place marker, legend. Can I like turn some of these off? Because I mean, I would like to take these. Oh, there it is. I can turn all of them off. It is 100% still there. Let's close my map and open it back up again. Nope, still there. I mean, seriously? What's the point of letting me do that if it doesn't actually get rid of it? But anyway, it looks like I only have one thing, so I'm not really too worried about going and finding it in between parts. Because that seems to be, although at the same time. Alright, so it looks like that'll be it, honestly, for this part. The first hour or so of gameplay. Don't really have an opinion on it, because I mean, it's the first hour. I mean, the combat's fine. It doesn't seem to be quite as smooth as Odyssey's combat, but I do remember thinking for both Origins and Odyssey that the combat was a little clunky until I got used to it. So we'll see. That will probably smooth out a bit. It could just be that I need to get used to it. It might be that I need, which is probably what it is. It could be that I need to get some abilities going here. Although, come to think of it, if left bumper is your attacks, I don't even know how the fuck you're going to activate abilities. It's like right bumper, right trigger, left bumper, and left trigger. That's generally how you use your skills in that, right? Is you hit one of those and then you're... Like, in Odyssey, right? It was left bumper and then the... It was left bumper and then the button, like the face button, like A, X, Y, B. Okay. In here is the treasure I require. Oh, there's the door. Went the wrong way around that building, that's for sure. Chest. That was it? Really? Ooh, I can upgrade a gear piece. Was that really it on this island? I mean... Like, it's like, I know I only see a little distance, but I mean... The bird seems to have a pretty hefty range on where he can see stuff for me. So, I mean, I'm going to assume then that that's it. It's weird that all that was in there was, like, regular shit. But, although there is more. Those lights were loot. They just weren't, like, huge loot. Oh, fuck. But, yeah. There is some stuff that I kind of am missing at the moment, but I mean, once again, they very well may come in time, so I don't want to bring them up now. But yeah, that'll be it for this part. Really excited to get into this game, truly into it next week. By the looks of it, we'll get our settlement, and I'm not going to upgrade any of my gear with the stuff until I see the settlement and like whether it requires different upgrade stuff than my weapons and gear do, which I always kind of prefer that. Like if those carbon ingots or whatever, I think that's what they were, right? And it's like special items like that you use to upgrade your settlement, but then you use, and I imagine silver, and oof, whatever the hell they're doing next door, it's really fucking stinking out this place, but that makes sense. Whenever they cook smelly food, it stinks out this place.
The guards here are vigilant.
But yeah, like I would much prefer it if it was separate, but at the same time, I understand if it isn't. I mean, then it's just that much more work. It looks like what I need is under the fucking ice. Great. Alright, but yeah. So, for hopefully the last time, that'll be it for this part. Thank you for watching. And I will see you next week for more.